Buying a vehicle in the Wabash Valley has never been so easy. Just point, click, and take your pick at DorsetAutomotive.com. New or pre-owned, you call the shots. Go ahead and give it a try. Point, click, and take your pick now at DorsetAutomotive.com.
In terms of being on the winning column, the winning side of things, we've been talking a while here in terms of we just hadn't been playing hard, and the results hadn't been what we wanted them to be. And then last weekend we played hard, still didn't quite get the results we wanted. And so I think that was because we were playing hard but not playing really smart, and we were focusing in on making sure the effort and everything is there. And once you get the effort, then you can start working on the actual basketball aspect of being smart or playing connected and doing things you need to win. And so we got that back last weekend, and then tonight, so this afternoon, I felt like we put it all together. We played really smart. 6 turnovers is great. Taking care of the ball. Shot selection was great. We had good possessions on both ends of the floor, meaning offensively and defensively. We just really played as a team on both ends. So very proud of the way we did things tonight.
Coach, can you talk about Rachel's play for a little bit? Not only did she finish, but the way she was finishing, she was awesome to watch.
Yeah, she was, and it was funny because we got on her a little bit at halftime. Because she shoots at such a high percentage, but she plays soft at times, especially when teams zone us, and we see that a lot because they collapse in on her. So she kind of gets passive. She waits on one block and waits for the ball to come to her, and then she starts posting instead of posting early. And so we got onto her a little bit, and she came out second half to prove us wrong. And she made one move where she caught it on the left block, went to the middle, spun back around, shot it with her right hand, and looked really good. Looked big time, But she did it on the defensive end too, She got out there on those ball screens. That was the best she had played ball screens for us in terms of extending, because they got kids coming off there that can shoot it. She didn't get caught up in her man. She extended to help the penetrator, and then recovered. But I think part of that goes back to she believed in her teammates tonight, that she didn't have to worry about her man because somebody was helping her. So, no, definitely played really well, especially that second half.
Coach, I hear you talk a lot about, telling your team we're going to play a lot of close games, that sort of thing. It's nice to kind of put a team away, and extend that lead to 20 points against a pretty good team. Yeah, no, it is. I don't know if we've been able to do that all year. And for us to have we call them laws or, valleys in that second half, in that 20 minutes, we just on the bench we're going, okay, get ready to call timeout because when it comes we got to stop it right away. But we never had it. We just kept playing and plugging and doing all the right things. So it was really nice to put really 40 minutes together, but especially the way we played that last 20 to close it out, get the lead, and have an opportunity to play everybody. Even 12, 13, 14% on the bench, they worked their butts off so hard during practice, and there are reasons why we're all successful as well. So it's great to get them an opportunity to get in there.
Joey, you adjust your lineup today with the Natasha Zurich injury. Talk a little bit how you felt Alexis did, and Jasmine Brandon's starting lineup. Talk about that too.
Yeah, it's been a while since Jazz was in the starting lineup, and the first thing I want to talk about is the unselfishness of Stephanie Whitman. It was a conversation I had with her that led to being able to put Jazz back in the lineup where she is a senior going, nope, coach, whatever we got to do to win, I'm on board. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care if I start. I just want to help. I want to be a contributor. And she showed that. She didn't score a lot tonight, but the way she played tonight, she came off the bench. There was no, sag, game. She wasn't excited on the bench. None of that stuff. True team player. We just felt like we needed to get some, because of the zone that we've been seeing so much of, we needed to start with a little bit more offensive firepower. And that's what Jazz gives us, whether it's by making shots or at least by making somebody know where she is on the floor. So it's nice that she played a solid game as well. As she continues to get her confidence, I think it's going to help that she's back in the starting lineup. But it's Stephanie Whitman that took that role in leadership going, nope, I agree with that move. It's a great move, coach. It's whatever you need me to do, And then Lex sliding up and getting more minutes at the 1 was nice. She did a great job.
Obviously a really big one for you guys, especially against a team like Evansville. What does this do for your confidence now moving forward?
I hope we just keep building on it. The biggest thing I wanted to do is to just remind our players that we've been here before. On non-conference, we did really good things. And we did them because we played together. So that's what we'll do in video, is it'll just be an example of, okay, this is what we did when we won last night, and here's the third person in the defensive rotation making a play. You know, here's the shot clock at 6, and instead of putting our head down trying to go make a play, we let the offense work for us and make 2 more passes, and then we get to the foul line. Oh, Rachel bumps a layup. So it'll just be examples of this is what happens when you play connected, and hopefully we can keep rolling with it.
Tell me about the challenge and the game plan and approaching Sarah Dickey. You know, it looked like BC was chasing her a lot, and Steph came in and denied her a lot as well. Just talk about game plan
we knew she couldn't get any easy looks, and we couldn't let her get comfortable before she caught the ball. You know, defense isn't about how you guard somebody after they catch it. It's about what you do to them before they catch it. You know, if they can walk up, grab it, and then size you up, you know, they feel comfortable and confident. If they got to come off 3 screens before they can get open, now they're already tired, wore out, and they're going, oh crap, now I got to make a play with this after being tired. So those two did a great job. We were a lot smarter, especially second half there, where we knew they were shooters, and we talk about no personnel. So if somebody's penetrating, if I'm on a shooter, I don't need to help off of them. You know, just have faith that that defender is going to contest that shot, and then we'll rebound and go on. But we knew she was going to get a point. She's a nice player. We wanted her to have to take more than just 16 shots to get her 24. We wanted 20 to mid-20s to do it. But efficiency was good for her tonight, but I think it was tough for her to get shots.
Take one more question. Anything else? All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Be safe driving home.
Rachel, talk about your ball game tonight. Coach said he got on you a little bit at halftime and came out and responded.
Yeah, I think I could have did better in the first half, you know, and then I got in a little bit of foul trouble and I sat down, but, you know, they kind of came in at halftime and told me, you know, they think that I need to play a little bit harder and play a little bit tougher and I need to step it up the second half, so I think I just went out there and I just tried to be there for my team and play harder.
This can go to either of you guys. I know it's tough when you lose a few games, but this is a big one for you guys, especially against a team like Evansville. What does it just do for your confidence now moving forward?
Well, that's the good thing about our team. Like, we never get down on ourselves. We know that we're better than how we've been playing, and I know we came off of 2 losses to 2 good teams, but we know that we're better than that, and we know what we're capable of. So I think that this game right here was a test the way we answer back to adversity and how we can get back into playing us, and I think that's what we just feed off of each other, so that's where the confidence comes from.
And big win against an in-state rival as well for you guys. Is that something you talk about, wanting to be the best team in the state, or?
Yep, and we know Evansville looks at it that way as well, so I think that was a great game for us to go into and win, of course, against Evansville, so it'll be a good defeat into the rest of the conference.
BC, the assist to turnover ratio tonight was one of the best all year. Just talk about how you guys handled things offensively and how Lex stepped in and played the point guard.
Yeah, I thought she handled the point guard position, stepping in for Tosh this game. I thought she handled it pretty well. And just as a team, I thought we took care of the ball a lot better than we have in the past, which is a result of the win.
So, you know, Coach talked about the selfless play and just everyone, all 9 of you guys that played big minutes today contributed in a lot of different ways. Chelsea, tell me about that. Just everyone, I don't know, you guys have done that throughout the year at times or most of the time. Just talk about the identity of the team being able to do that.
We play our best game when the ball goes inside and out. So I think that once our post players get touches and we kick it out and we start hitting outside shots, we definitely feed off of our inside game. And I think that we did a great job of moving the ball around today. And even when the shot clock was running down, we didn't panic, and we got inside and made plays and got fouled. And of course, Rach finishing inside is a huge thing for us.
You guys only had 6 turnovers the whole entire game, which I'm sure the coaches were pumped about in the locker room. What is, you know, that's a big goal to reach there. What does it mean to you guys to finish like that?
I think it means a lot for the team. In practice, he tries to tell us to quit turning the ball over, quit turning the ball over. So I feel like we grew from just, I didn't even know that we didn't turn the ball over 6 times. We were just kind of out there playing, but that's the connectiveness that was happening out there, which is, like I said, it's why we won.
BC, take on their leading scorer most of the game today. Looked like, just talk about that challenge, how you think you did with that.
I thought I did pretty good. I just try to go out there and play the best I can. Since defense is one of my strengths, I just try to go out there and kind of just let it happen naturally. So.
Their coach mentioned he thought she's one of the best scorers, if not the best scorer in the conference. Just talk about what challenge she presents for you as a defender.
A tough one because she's a bigger guard. She can shoot it, she can drive it. But it wasn't just me. It was all of my teammates. Just when I was coming off the screens, the help side, the hedging out. So it wasn't just me. It was all the 5 that were out there playing. But yeah, she's a really tough player.
Rachel, if there's like one thing you guys need to do, what's the biggest, most important thing you need to do in the second half of conference to, pick up your win total?
Play smarter. I think that we're doing a real job playing hard now and playing connected. I think we just need to get back to playing smarter and knowing what moves to make and knowing what to do with the basketball.
Any other questions? Thank you, ladies.
Thanks.
Place of Stephanie Whitman. Here's Greer, left side 3 is good. 1 point lead for Indiana State. Greer throws up another 3 and hits. Across the timeline, Indiana State goes, moving it right to left. Ahead to Franklin. No one stopped the ball. He's saved from behind by Whitman. Ahead, Newbolt finds an open players, forcing him to shoot. Reagan Smith lets the 3 fly. Nothing but net. Hands of Whitman. She missed it, but there's Caesar, that is, for avenge a loss against Evansville here on their home floor last season. Oh, what a pretty move inside. 40 seconds to go. Here's Caesar into the lane. Kicks it out to Dirks. Flips it up over the rim and in. Evansville, who's playing a zone to start out in the road purples with white and orange through 19 games. Inside it goes. Small to Mahan, left hand.
Crowding her here in the early goings defensively.
VC puts up a reel it back in. Ball goes ahead to Small, who lays it in. Greer, one-handed pass underneath to VC. A nice tap off to Rachel Mahan. I like what they're doing, not hurrying anything, finding an open teammate. Again, it's Mahan, and again she finishes. With 5 to shoot, Caesar drives the baseline, hop steps left, and scores it off the back. Caesar holds left baseline, puts it on the floor, throws it inside to Reagan Smith. One dribble, up and in. Swings it around the arc. It's in the hands of Caesar with 12 to shoot. She'll go up top to Reagan Smith, who sets herself square. Here's a steal by Chelsea Smalls, brings it up across the timeline, pass it off to Marshall. She lets one fly and hits!